There we go. We should be live as always. Let me just get YouTube ready to go. Okay, let's edit this video up real quick and then we should be able to just jump straight into it. Hard mode, episode 2 done. Advanced, yep. Okay, cool. Done. Right, last video the mic quality was apparently a little bit buffering. If it's anything like that tonight, guys, can you please let me know so I can try and fix it so we can go through the same thing together. Now, as for everything else here, I'll quickly share the link into the Discord groups just so that way it's a lot easier to do through my desktop. Welcome in, Shona. How you doing? Up going in the at our bedroom. Damn, nice. Share that. And then in the promotional side of here, let's post here as well. Should be good. Should be very good. Close Discord up now. And we should be able to go racing. Hello, welcome in, Vince. Everyone's joining up, which is great. Yeah, so if the microphone sounds like it's cutting in or out or anything like that in particular, can you let me know so I can try and fix it? If it's just the same as it used to be, then hopefully I fixed it and we have no issues. We play this for about an hour or until we get to the sales. And then we'll jump over to 2004 for an hour and a bit. And you're playing Pocket Stables right now? Nice work. Have you won the Triple Crown on that one yet, Vince? I've won the Triple Crown on that one. It's a fun little game. But once you finish it, I don't really like playing it after that. Now, debut of this episode, I should say. Savage Mind here has decent odds. Suave Cupid. Oh, you've just started. That's interesting. Have fun with it. It's one of those ones where once you learn a little bit about it, it can be really fun for a while. So have a little bit of fun with it. Welcome in, Rage. Welcome. You been up to, Rage? Been busy? Should be able to just sit here, and that should be a good position, I think. How's everyone's day been, or night, wherever you are? We're so far back in this field. My bad. I reckon this is the worst run we've had in this series so far. Whip. We're not going to run like top 5. That is a very bad performance. Not going to lie. We'll bounce on. Been up since 3:50 AM in my time zone, so I'm tired, but the same tired, not tired. I mean, that feels like you're overtired, but you can't sleep type of thing. Like, you know you're tired, but your body's just like, huh, you can just stay awake. Yeah, bugger that though. We should be able to just have a decent run here. Stay towards the front. Exactly. No worries. Apparently eating some little pies, but I didn't leave them in long enough, so the outside's like warm, and then like the inside's not. I'm not sure how I feel about it. That's for sure. Is Gallop 2003, 2006 downloadable on PC? Yep. That's how I'm playing 2003 right now. And I'm also playing, I also have 2006 downloaded. I have both of them downloaded. I haven't touched 2006, but obviously I've played 2003 and 2004. Can I do a tutorial, please? I mean, there's other people's tutorials that are out there that I can try and link you, but you've just got to download the emulator. So the emulator I use is PSX2 or whatever. And then you got to find a BIOS for it. Now the issue with the BIOS is unless you have your own PlayStation, it's kind of illegal to rip a BIOS offline because it's like sort of like plagiarism type of thing. But there are BIOS online that you can use. Let me see. Give me a second. It's PCSX2. PCX2 1.6. That's wrong. That's PC. I can't read. PCSX2 1. That one. Yeah, so you gotta download the emulator. And then once you've done that, you gotta find a BIOS, and then you put that BIOS into your BIOS folder. Like the emulator will have a file called BIOS, and you find the BIOS online, and then you put the BIOS into that folder, and then you should be able to run the emulator properly. Mesh Trigger going to start the favorite in this race. See if we can get some points back on the board, especially win-wise.
The horses are in the game. And they're off.
Yeah, not the worst start in the world. Definitely could have been a little bit better. We'll do that later. I'm recording in PS. Yeah, no worries. And if you get stuck, just look on YouTube, Google that emulator name, and just put download tutorial or something, and there'll be plenty out there. Then you just got to download your ROMs, which are called your games, and then you should be fine. We started off terrible in this episode. Last episode we were on fire, and this one not so much. Let's go racing. Let's hope for the best this time. Race car, the favorite. Is it easier or is it kind of difficult to download? No, it's pretty easy if I can do it. I'm not very techie. I know how to like download stuff on a computer and that, but I don't know how to write code or anything like that. It's not difficult. And the tutorials are pretty straightforward. Like in their tutorials, they can't actually tell you to download a BIOS because it's actually like illegal and they can get in trouble through YouTube for doing that. But that's why they can't share the link. But they can say that if you want to still do it, then this is how you would do it. It's a really thin line, but yeah. It's not anything dangerous, like you're not going to get tracked down for it or anything like that. You just download the emulator, then download the BIOS, put it in the BIOS folder, which is just a click and drag after you extract the whole thing. It's a pretty straightforward process. But it's one of those ones, once you do it once, you only have to do it once type of thing. Which is pretty good. PS1, one is harder to do, in my opinion. That's really difficult to do. Okay, you can't get a PlayStation 1 BIOS on the internet anywhere anymore. There's a heap of PS2 ones everywhere, but no PS1s. We ran about 6th there, so definitely not the result we were looking for. Not 5th? Okay, not too bad then. We were meant to run 3rd though. Yikes. Not good. Hopefully we can start bouncing back and getting some wins on our board, because we've got to bring our A game. Right. We're going to retire the filly. Give you a break and put you in the Azalea. As for you, you can retire into... Prefer a Lost Son. That's just me personally. I don't know about you guys, but that's just how I feel about it. Rightio, Azalea Cup time. I mean, we're not really racing good enough to win this, but it's worth a shot. And we are the long shot, so we've got a bit of work to do. It's like a very strong horse to go up against anyway. Let's just see how we go. Not bringing a lot of form this year. 3-year-old season's been a bit disappointing. But we'll be fine. We do get a perfect start, so if we run this race okay, just cross our fingers, hope for the best. We should be good here. And let's just try and stay with these horses now. Don't want to drop too far back off the pace. But Stern Liquor is up here as well, so we've just got to make sure that when it comes that time to finish off strong, we do that. So far, so good though. Gotta make sure that when we do turn for home, we let it rip. Don't want to get caught napping. No revolution. There goes our race, but that's alright. Not quite sure why we didn't get it, but that's okay. I mean, we are the long shot in this field. We're going to beat Stone Liquor. We're going to beat a few horses home, actually. But no revolution. So a bit upset on that one. I'm not quite sure why we didn't get a revolution. We're about to find out, though. It gave us a C for positioning. Okay. Game trying to do me like that. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. It's fine. Derby time, and then we should be fine to skip through the most of the progress. We'll be at the sales quicker than I thought. Well, let's have a look at these horses. And Sternlicker a favorite again, so let's see how we go this time. Welcome in, Elite. How you doing? Nah, we've done like 3 races in this stream. But we should have got a revolution last race, but we didn't. It gave us a terrible position for some reason. That's okay. We're just going to stay back a little bit. We don't want to be so far forward. For some reason Sternlicker wants to lead. We'll let that happen. Oh. If we run this race right, we should be thereabouts if we can get a revolution, but outside of that, our chances are very slim. Now, having a look through the field here, I mean, it's really only Sternlicker today and Big Perm, but to make sure that field rating's nice. No, we don't want to drop too far back in the field. I mean, Sternlicker led this whole race. I mean, that can't be good for him. Rightio, inside trip. Actually, we're going to move out. No revolution again. Like, what's going on? And we're going backwards. Game right now. It gives me something like a B for positioning. If you download Gallop Racer, is it laggy? No. I don't get any lag whatsoever when I play Gallop Racer. Even when I'm streaming. Some people might get a little bit when they're streaming. It gave me a C for positioning again. This game is doing my head in. Like an A feel like our stretch was apparently bad. Like that makes no sense. Look at this horse. Hold up a second. We're literally getting revolutions running this horse the exact same way. Likes to run up near the front. Mid-pack. That's what we did. And no, the game's like, oh, by the way, we don't want you to do well, so we're gonna I messed up a lot of races on Saturday. Yeah, but I'm not messing up the race though. Like, I'm not trying to be cocky here. Like, this is me being genuine. Like, watching how I race that, like, I would have expected a revolution. Yeah, you got blocked in stand time. Fair enough. But, like, I understand if it's, like, my stretch or my start. But when I've got a perfect start and I've done no work, like, that's just frustrating to me. Quiet. Nope. Not happening. Reach is not a bad pickup if we could get him. Nowhere near it yet though. Good temper, but you're in early, so that's nope. I would get you. I'm not quite good enough for you. Wild weapons in here, I can't believe that. Like, that's just hilarious. You got good temper, but you're a filly. We don't need fillies. We need a colt. Vivid stage is there, but that early growth type. Better off trying to get something like her. But you have terrible temper. right? What about Common Knight? You're the front runner. You're the one that has... need to get a perfect start with. What are you? You're both fast horses, that's for sure. Sweet Bird, you're the one that likes to be at the front, but you can run on the dirt. It's only 7k as well. You do have really good temper. Yeah, I don't know. How far are we off trying to get these other horses? Sly Fly might be nice. I don't like your temper. Petite Ridge will nowhere near. How close were we to you? No, yeah, nowhere near, right. Rightio then, that's going to come down to... I don't like the front runner. You have really good braking, but you have terrible temper, so not happening. Good move. I'm not sure. Do we even... might just mess around with Sweet Bird, and that would be it for now. Check in the Cincinnati. Right, let's see how we go. See if this game's gonna be mean to us yet again. Like, we were getting revolution after revolution last time out with Divine Blair. And in the 2 Group 1s that we raced him in, like even on the Cult Cup we got a revolution. Like, you know, so I know how to ride the horse. Just having a bad time doing it today. We're so far back in the field now, like that. We're gonna get a bad positioning, in my opinion. Oh well. We're dropping back in class here today. If you can't win this race on his own merit, then so be it, you know. Rightio. Come on. If you've got enough, you should be able to win this race on your own merit. Rightio, we're gonna get back in the winner's circle. Just. But a winner's a win, we'll take it. Better than what we were just dealing with, so. 1 down. However many more it's gonna take to go. Yeah, so we'll stream this up probably until... probably for another 15, half an hour. Not much, just because we only have a couple of horses, so I don't want to go too far. But I will try and get to the Group 1s at the end of the year with a Sweet Bird. And we'll go from there. Right, let's have a look at these horses. Not the favourite. We are going up against a absolute unit in Fast Navy though. So how we go. River Stage has better odds in this field than we do. That's interesting. Always found that interesting. Oh, that's not a good way to start that off. I mean, we recovered pretty well actually. You bought Real Page because you needed a mare. Yeah, you got Flying Diver as well, didn't you? And Hiding Prize. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see what speed you've got. Man, nice little burst of speed here from Sweet Bird. I mean, I think we got there. You didn't have enough for Sweet Bird? I had enough money or enough points. Because I had enough money and thing, which obviously because I've got her. But we are going to win that. Wow. So she is kind of... We just beat Fast Navy, ladies and gentlemen. Watch out. Group 1 scene. What a run from Orange Field, also beating Fast Navy, but damn. We didn't have a perfect start, but everything else was actually really good, so... Kinda like this horse. Okay, let's get back into it. You take forever to retire. Next group 1 for you isn't until the Prince Cup. I mean, let's just put you on there because I don't really want to focus on you. You just bought a couple of decent horses to get your points up. That's fair enough. Could have bought one of those B horses, but oh well. Yeah. I mean, I can still buy pretty much anyone I want, except for the A ranks. I can buy for a club, but I wouldn't buy that horse anyway. Naked Moon was the only other one I was looking at, but I don't like the stamina. A late developing horse in single march, but you are a grey. But you are a colt. We do need colts. I just don't want to use the same horses as you, that's all. I feel like that's silly. Yeah, just for the sake of it. Like, I know this horse is going to be good for a while. No, but it's a dirt horse as well. No. We're just going to stick with the horse we got. I just don't like... I know that eventually we'll have the same horses, like the double S ranked horses and the S horses and all that, but I don't want to have the same horses now at the start. Otherwise, what's the point? After our win against Fast Navy, everyone's got behind us at the bookie market. Oh my god. I didn't think your tempo was this bad, but I just can't ride you clearly. I mean, hopefully it doesn't affect it that badly, but we know what this game does. It's going to absolutely ruin our race. You still have school? What do you mean you still have school? I mean, can we hold on here? We didn't have the best start in the world. We are going to hold on. Wow. Really impressive win here for Sweet Bird. That's really impressive just to hang on after a really bad start. That's good to know. School isn't over for you yet? Yeah, nah, fair enough. When does it finish again? I thought you were already finished, but I think you're finishing at the end of this week, isn't it? Or is it next week? Like again, double S, and S. So as long as we have a bad start, it finishes on Wednesday. Okay, right. So if not tomorrow, the day after. Back in the dailies just to give you that test. Like, it's going to be a hard race, but at this point I really don't mind. Thing is, I really want to level up my character as much as possible, but at this point in the game I also want to make sure that I'm just not spending money on horses I don't really like. Like, we're going up against Fast Navy again. Our odds are a lot better than they were last time, but I really don't like competing against Fast Navy. That's a lot better. That's a way better start. Let's go. It's actually huge. You wanted Vivid Stage? I had Vivid Stage in my last playthrough, and she's a good little racehorse, but she's also very hard to breed well, that's all. And that reminds me, the Belmont Stakes, as I predicted, Rich Strike didn't even finish top 4. Yeah, it happened. He ran at the back of the field. The tempo was a little bit tougher than what he imagined, but even the trainer said if he runs last, if he's last at the turn, or last at any point throughout the race, he wasn't going to win. So they knew that going into it. But yeah, he didn't finish off the best, I will admit. Radio, gotta keep fighting here now. We've hit the front. Did we go too early though? That's the question. TGI Friday. I can't remember that horse being that good. I'm gonna guess he went to run 4th, but yeah, Vivid Stage put in a good race, but gonna be that little bit of stamina that's gonna be a bit tricky, I reckon. So it was better, but our stretch was worse, so gonna make sure that we're going later with her. She likes going a lot later. Going early isn't her forte. I might not win the jury one first, but I'm getting points for next year. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like, I'm already at 42 for position. So I'm getting points, and yeah, you'll catch up. But I think we'll be at about the same point, if I'm being honest. Give her one last test before the Philly Cup. And hopefully we go into that with a lot of positioning and strength. But as for this race, we should be the complete long shot. Never mind. Pure cats in this field, but certainly it's still a hard field. Don't get me wrong, but the thing is, it's not so important to get the first Group 1 or anything like that. It's just more about... You got mad after the sunrise? Yeah, I watched that. Like, if you had a good start, you win that race. Even without a revolution, because you were making ground up. You know? It is because I don't want to sing Barbie Girl. Fair enough. But yeah, like... It's all going to come down to whoever gets the best original horse early, because original horses tend to produce a lot more than their parents. And winning the Dream Series is more about having a lot of good horses, not just good horses. So... Like, we could all just go and stack our barn with double S ranked horses and then retire them into the Hall of Fame and then go from there. But you're bad at breeding? Don't worry about the training. Training's easy. Like, you think too much about it. Just do balance and just guess it. As long as you're not overrunning your horse, you'll be fine. This race will be interesting to see how we go. It's a longer race. That's the only thing I don't really like about longer distance horses. I feel like the races just take too long. No revolution anyway, so that's fine. We're at max speed too, so... And Trust, I believe, just gives you a... the AI trains them, but I think it goes off what your best and what your average is. So it's not really something good to do. And trusting them just and lets the AI train them for you, but I'm pretty sure that it goes off your averages anyway. Of what you've already done. Yeah, like I said, we were meant to finish 5th, and Divine Blair, like, they gave us a D for position. Like, are you for real, game? Do you guys see what this horse's positioning is? A D for position. Oh well. Once he's ready to retire, we'll probably just retire him. That's not yet. We're just gonna give him some time off as well. Like, that was just ridiculous. Like, I know he's not a Group 1 horse, but if he's projected to come 5th, he should still do well. Now, we've got the same odds here as Hiding Prize, but Sleepy Ruin is the favourite. That's the other filly I wanted, but
The horses are in the gate.
perfect start.
And they're off. That was a beautiful start.
Lovely. A lot of greys in this field. Favourite at the back of the field as well though, so fingers crossed. I bought like 4 different horses. Flying Diver is probably the best horse, but probably won't win a Group 1 this year because I got lucky last time. I mean, not really lucky, it's more skill. If you can get a revolution consistently, then it's all skill. Like, last episode I was getting revolutions left, right and center. This one, so much. Like, we got a revolution. Like, I know how to play the game. But sometimes the game doesn't want me to play the game properly, you know? We're gonna gas out and get beat to Hiding Prize, aren't we? Yep. That's the thing, like, you can get a perfect race in this game and you still get beat. Like, it's ridiculous. Probably just hold on, holy. You didn't get a revolution fast enough, you got stuck behind me. Alright, that is a little bit lucky, I guess, but I mean, could happen again. Lightning can strike twice, you know? Thing is, she's getting worse already. So I didn't think we were going to win that. I honestly gave up. So there's more about the horse than me. Pumpkin matches are hard. So Pumpkin always beats me and he's damn so arrogant. Look, fair enough. Like, here's her stats. So she's only got 45 stamina. So, oh well, if we don't win this, we don't win this. Like, I'm not really two-faced. Like, we bought her just to win some races, get some money and make some progress. So let's have a look at the field. At $7.10, so not the worst odds in the world here. Odd Blonde has better odds. Common Knight has better odds. Vivid Stage has better odds. And Special Pool, obviously, which is the favourite. We just gotta try and win this Group 1, pretty much. That's what I think I'm down to. Here we go. Good start, but don't like how wide we are on the track right now, but there's not much we can do about it. We are dropping too though, so if we don't keep up higher up in this field, we're going to lose our positioning. And there it is, because they're running too fast up front. Even though like this is a really good position. So there goes our revolution, but that's fine. Not really fine, but we're dropping back so far. We're not winning this one. But they just ran so hot up to front and there was no way we could keep up with that pace with this horse. It's just ridiculous. We ran the exact same way, except the game was like, you know what? We're not going to give you a good position. We're going to burst these 4 horses up out the front and then drop off point was too far back for us to catch up with by that point. That's fine. We'll enter Divine Blair in one more race and then we'll try and retire both of these horses. We'll do the Winter GP, it's going to be way too hard, but that's fine. But there is a reason why I did get Sweet Bird. You might have forgot, but I didn't. There is another chance. Depending on the horse, I would go closer or the leg before closer. Stalker and closer, okay, thanks. But if the horse has high stamina and higher tempo, I'll go front. Hope you get blocked again. Man, if it happens, it happens. I really don't mind. Like, you can race a lot better.
And they're off. That was a beautiful start.
Rightio, we're just gonna settle here. Game's probably not happy with that. Because Divine Blair positioning has been terrible the last few races and I'm not sure why. But anyway. We are dropping a bit further back than I like, but I don't know what the game's feeling like today. Hopefully they're happy, but we'll do these last two races and then that'll be the end of this stream for 2003, and then we'll jump over and finish off some 2004 for the next couple of hours. Just because I got work tomorrow, so I don't want to be streaming 3 or 4 hours. It'll probably just be a 2-hour stream tops. I'm probably micromanaging him a bit too much though, which you can do in 2004, but in here you can't. You just gotta predict what they are going to run the tempo of like the whole race, and then that's it. Just commit to it, which sucks because in this game I like to micromanage, but you're not allowed to. We're blocked at the moment. And no revolution, so that's a GG. And he's fighting a lot more than he has been. There you go. GG's. I mean, we get revolution. We probably go top 5 that race, but that's about it. Let's see yet again. B for positioning today, ladies and gentlemen. A B. Like, you can't make this up. You literally just can't. Right, let's have a look at our market, our odds. We are the favorite. So my little technique that I thought when I was buying this horse over Common Knight was she can run on the dirt as well. And we just got to keep it quiet, save as much stamina as we can, and hopefully she can run home for us. Vincent just behind the pace, that'd be perfect, I think. Welcome in, Leon. How are you? Hopefully everything's been going really good for you. We haven't been doing too bad. Touch wood.
Okay, this is where the race won.
You're doing good? That's good to hear. Rightio, time to go. There, gone the Uber. Come on, sweet bird. We're gonna run second. No, we're not. We're gonna run third. Wow, no chase down speed there from her today. Had stamina left for a change, but those horses just ran away with it. And when they gave us a D stretch, like that was probably our best race with her, tempo wise, and they give us a D for stretch. So Not much we can do about it. We did run third. Right. Silly Hawk, Horse of the Year. We only raced 15 times this year, which is fair enough. Yeah. He's past his peak. He's dropped his speed game. Aha. Got an A, and he didn't even want a group 1. But we'll breed these two together. Yep. We're skipping as many as we can. We got that horse available. Now we're just gonna find a jobber. You're not really a jobber. Oh well. We're just gonna go through to the sales. I don't want any of those horses anyway, and we're out of rank, so... I don't want to race that horse anyway, because she's going to already be past a peak. And racing against fast navies, not that good. So, yeah, I'm going to skip half a year. I think that's better. Crafty Gift is in this field. Like, there's some really good horses, like Grey Factor. Hold up. We might be able to sneak her, just. We can get some S-ranked horses this year. Yeah, we're really close. Like, Shaggy. Not happening though. Base Meadow. Broken Reggae. Dear Son. Close to a lot of horses, but that's alright. Oh, you're better than an S-ranked horse? I don't believe that for a second. Silly Love is a really solid horse. Thunder. I've always been meaning to use this horse, but not with that temper feel. If it was 2004, I would like say yeah, sure. But not in this game. Duck. Divine Creek. Flat's Master. Interesting. It's my chance to catch up. Yeah, I mean, you can race as much as you want. I play differently when I'm doing a challenge. Oh my god. She's a B rank and she has 50 for position. Wow. There's my horse. Blues Breeze is here. And Blues Price, sorry, Central Marlin. Cool. So now we're going to try and get either Grave Factor or Eye Candy. Which means we need 10 grand, which is going to be hard to do, but we can do that race there. And then we'll do a race there. And these will be the last races, and then we'll jump over to 2004. Because I've got like a personal challenge in mind for the Dream Series. I don't just want to win the Dream Series and to be the winner of the Dream Series. I want to win the Dream Series and have at least one original horse in the mix for the rank ups.
The horses are in the gate. And they're off.
You don't have to train tonight if you don't want to. You can wait. It's really up to you. Okay. We gotta get ready for school, but bye. Radio, time to go.
Two furlongs to go. Show your guts.
Yeah, we're gonna run second, but Favor got us. Wasn't a pretty race, that is for sure, but got overrun by the favourite. I'm assuming it was the favourite the way they finished off strong, but who knows? Yeah, positioning was off. I can admit that one. At least got a couple of horses. Even if we don't get enough money for those S-ranked horses, we're going to have enough for them eventually anyway. So, like, we won't get them this year, we'll get them next year. Like, I'm not really too phased either way. So, fingers crossed we can get them. We can't, you know? Get the levels, and then we'll play with these horses for a couple of years. They're decent horses, should hopefully be really good to breed with early on. And we'll go from there. Do it.
Furlongs to go.
Come on, private. Just ran past dear son. Let's go. Nice. Good win. That's what we wanted. At least we know we can win with these horses, so. Single Pride will probably target the Sunrise. That will probably be our first Group 1 win. But yeah, as for the older races, I just didn't want to waste my time. I'd rather get them ready for breeding. Yep, nice win. Very nice win. I'm happy with that. And we got the skill start. Cool. Love that. Right, we're not wasting 30 grand on that yet. Alright, we got back up to 27k. We need one more level. Can we get that? Try and get that. If we can't get it, I want to end stream, but at the same time I don't, because I have horses that can win races at the moment. Yep, we'll do one more week. I keep saying this will be the last one, this will be the last one, but this will actually be the last one. We need one more level on positioning. If we can get that, then we can get Grey Factor. And we are the favourite, so hopefully we can get a good positioning rating and then we get that horse.
Are in the gate. And they're off.
Actually a really good start for this horse. Nice. I'm happy with that. Now, we just got to make sure that we time our run a little bit better than we did last time. Who's excited for some 2004 action though? Let me know.
Furlongs to go. Show your guts.
Wow, that horse is going out for a win, holy. We're not going to catch that horse. There's no way. That horse got such a good break on us. Holy. The second pick in the market. Stretch was terrible. Got going a little bit too late, but I didn't want to get blocked, so went up the inside. Our positioning was good that race, so got out of it what we wanted to do. Now, Private Link, looking to stay undefeated here. We did have a better run with him than we have with Single Pride so far.
The horses are in the gate.
Yeah, that fuel rating, I really do enjoy that.
Beautiful start.
That is fantastic. This horse has really good responsiveness, though. It might be our downfall today because I sort of were racing too high up in the field. Oh, we still got a revolution off that? I was not planning on that. Cool Steel's going to be the challenger, though. Gonna hold on. Just, but it's a win. These two horses are going to be pretty exciting going forward. Private Link staying undefeated, though. Good to know. Alright, we'll go see if we can get Grey Factor. Lucky, we got a revolution. Double S's across the board. Boy, what do you mean, lucky? I'm about to get an S-ranked horse in year 3. What are you going to do about it? Then we're going to end the stream. Here we go. Do we want her though? Can we get eye candy? Then we have a good colt. We can't quite get eye candy, so we'll get Grey Factor. There we go. So our barn is looking pretty good. We've got 2 colts and a filly anyway, so that probably works out a little bit better. I like the temper. Single Pride has a really good temper. So everyone across the board, but that's where we're going to do it. I mean, we're nearly up to 50 fields, so I'm not too worried about our points overall. We can only go up from here. Rightio guys, that's going to be the end of this stream. Hopefully the quality was good enough for you guys. And I'll be back in probably a minute with 2004. So, I almost skipped a whole year. I skipped half a year. Bite me. Right. Where is my live stream? And this, and I'll see you guys over in 2004.